What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of In It to Win You. We are going to be playing some Battle Spot doubles today, and if some of you guys think this team is familiar, this is because this is probably my second favorite VGC 2015 team that I ever used. It's the Mega Sableye and Mega Gardevoir team. I won a couple Premier Challenges and got like top 16 at Utah, and like some other thing. Like I did really well with this team. I think it's a really cool, unique team. It was really good right before Chalk became popular. It features some of my favorite mons, and since it's October, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna use Mega Sableye because Mega Sableye is my favorite Ghost Mega, and it should be a lot of fun. So we're gonna run down the items here. We have Papa Berry, Morning Sun Arcanine. It's the one you guys have been seeing me use recently in VGC 2017. We have the Mega Sableye, whose moveset I believe is Quash, Will-O-Wisp, Confuse Ray, and Recover. It's a very unique moveset. It's great at dealing with genies because remember, Mega Sableye gains Magic Bounce when it Megas, so it was perfect at dealing with both Landorus and Thundurus. It was so good back in the day. I don't know if it's going to work today, but it should be pretty fun. Next up is going to be Focus Sash, Spore Breloom. It's just standard Breloom set with Spore, Bullet Seed, Mach Punch, Protect. After that, it's going to be Mega Gardevoir, the other Mega in this team that really puts the whole team together. It's going to be Protect, Taunt, Psychic, and Hyper Voice. Now, I've thought about running, Imprison to imprison other guards. I've thought about running Trick Room over Taunt in case I want to Trick Room. I've thought about running Psyshock over Psychic. I'm generally pretty okay with my moveset. It's full speed, full special attack. Generally, it's a pretty safe mon, and it works against everything except for like Sun and to a lesser extent Rain. After that, we have our Ghostium Z Aegislash. This guy is I believe the standard set, it has King Shield, Wide Guard, Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon with the Ghostium Z, so it's our big Z move user right there. And last but not least is Gastrodon. Back in the day, Gastrodon was amazing at dealing with both Genies and Heatran. It was super good against walling out water teams. I don't really think Gastrodon is quite up to snuff against, today's teams. This should probably be like a Feeny, but then that would clash with the Sableye. So it's hard to really put Gastrodon in this team, but this was the team that I used and had a lot of success with, so that's the reason why we're using it. Other than that, the way this team works is you may be wondering why there's two Megas. It's not that I pick one to bring. I usually bring both of them. I actually like to lead Sableye Gardevoir a lot of the time, and then depending on their leads, I pick one. Because, believe it or not, Gardevoir is just a decent Pokemon even if you don't Mega. Sometimes Mega Sableye is like a game-winning Pokemon, can beat like all four of their Pokemon by itself if played right. So hopefully we get this to work. I'll be able to show you guys some really cool shenanigans through the use of Quash with regular Sableye and Mega Sableye if they Trick Room us. So hopefully we get some cool shenanigans like that. We're going to hop some games and start it up. Here we go. Alright, I just also remembered that my account is actually pretty high. I'm almost in the 1700s, so I don't know how well we're going to do. We're going against Demon in the first game. He has a Primarina, a Scrafty. Man, I miss using Scrafty. A Alolan Marowak, Porygon, Celesteela, and a Venusaur. It looks like it's Mega Venusaur. It looks like Arcanine kind of just tears this guy up. I can Snarl the Primarina and Morning Sun him out forever. I'll eventually burn that Scrafty with like anything. So I'm looking at this. I think I'm looking at going actually Gardevoir. Gardevoir Arcanine seems to be my lead. I can taunt the Porygon. The only problem with that is if he goes Scrafty Porygon, he can fake out my guard. And I can't stop him from getting his Trick Room up. But I think I can wall him out. So we're going to go Arcanine Guard. Arcanine Gardevoir. Is Sableye good? Question mark. We still have 25 seconds. I'm still thinking. We're not bringing Breloom. Breloom's only decent here. It's not even really good. We're going to bring Aegislash. I think we'll just bring the Sableye. I can put a Will-O-Wisp on almost all these mons and just recover forever, and they don't really have their own recovery moves, barring Porygon. Hopefully he doesn't lead Porygon Scrafty. That's the one thing I don't want to see. I should probably be bringing Gastrodon, but like I should bring Gastrodon over Sableye. It's a misplay, but I love Sableye. Sableye's a really cool mon. Hopefully this works. Yeah, wish me luck, guys. I think Sableye might be a little bit better versus Celesteela. If I Mega Evolve and he Leech Seeds, he just bounces it back and then I win forever. It's amazing. Alright, so what do we got here? Arcanine Gardevoir, no Scrafty Porygon. Please Please no Scrafty Porygon. I don't need that in my life. How'd I know? How'd I know it was going to be Scrafty Porygon? It's because that's the optimal play. So be Trace, get that Intimidate. Alright, we had double Intimidate. I take those. Trace, Gardevoir, pretty good stuff. I am going to try and taunt this Porygon. If I had Roar on the Arcanine, that'd be so sick. What's he going to get? Huh, you got an attack boost? He's at -1 after all of that. Oh my gosh, we're still in like game setting up animations. Alright. I'm going to try to go for the taunt. And I think a Flare Blitz onto the Porygon. Because if for some reason he does fake out my Arcanine, this will be amazing. Actually, should I just not Mega then? With Guard? Because he's just going to get a Trick Room up. Because like this way I can just go for a Snarl and Hard Switch and Sableye. And then just kind of wait out his Trick Room. I'm okay with that. So he might be using Mega Sableye in the first game. Just get a couple Snarls up and this will be easy money. Fake out in the Gardevoir slot. Cool. And I can reuse my Trace later. That's amazing. Yeah, and we get a Snarl up. So yeah, that's we take this first turn, I think. And that's one of the things about this team. Oh, we wasted his eject button. That's amazing. So that's one of the things about this team though that that you guys that didn't play back then are going to have to remember. This team was made up with multiple recovery moves. This was like the original, it wasn't like a timer stall team, but like I waited a hot minute to do every single one of my moves. I mean, I could just go in on that Venusaur right now. What would he do against my Arcanine? I have my Eopapa Berry. He's not snarled yet. I could also start quashing things. Let's go for one Snarl. Should we Mega? I don't really want a Mega. I want to save my Gardevoir to one-shot everything. I'm just going to go for the Confuse Ray onto the Venusaur and a Snarl. Just kind of waste his time. If he Leech Seeds us, I'll just switch out, and then eventually he'll have to Leech Seed me again, and then I'll Mega again. It's not like I would bounce back a Leech Seed on a Venusaur as much, so I really think what he's going to be doing is going for like a Sludge Bomb on my Arcanine. He might even be faster than my Arcanine. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so remember, Sableye is Prankster, so we can go first right now. He's going for a Shadow Ball onto my Sableye. Oh, onto my Arcanine. Okay, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Good thing we snarled it last turn, right? And he hits himself a Confusion, and we're going to get another Snarl off. So, looks like cool. We hit both of our Snarls. This is amazing, by the way. This is a super good turn so far. We're not really forcing anything. So this is good. I wonder if I should Will-O-Wisp one of those Mons now. Like, I'm thinking about Will-O-Wisp in the Porygon, expecting the Scrafty to switch back in. Yeah. So let's switch in Aegislash. Because that would also block a Sludge Bomb. And we're going to Will-O-Wisp the Porygon slot. And remember, Aegislash should be the slowest thing on the board, so it should be able to just Z-move that Venusaur right away. He's switching up Porygon. Show me Scrafty. There we go. It's like we play this game. It's been a hot minute, but you know what? My reads are on point. Because, I mean, his Porygon was at like -2 special attack. It wasn't doing anything. And so, if we hit this Will-O-Wisp, I feel like $1,000,000. So, hopefully this is going to work. Let's see. Will-O-Wisp doesn't affect Scrafty. Is there a reason? Am I an idiot? Hold on. Hold on. I don't understand. He had an eject button. Why doesn't Will-O-Wisp affect Scrafty? Is there something I'm not getting? Oh, he's a fucking dark type. He's a fucking dark type. Ah, that was such a good play. Ah, that was such a good play. How about a King Shield? He's a dark type. Prankster doesn't work on dark types. Sucks to suck. That's why this team doesn't work anymore, man. That was such a good play. Ah. Oh well. Nah, we'll be fine. We're going to try and King Shield the Scrafty. We're going to try and bait it into crunching me. And we get another Intimidate up on it. That's pretty good too. So going for a King Shield. Worst case scenario, our Aegislash kicks Leech Seeded here. He's going for a knockoff. Ooh, onto my Arcanine. That's not cool. It's going to waste my berry too. And Venusaur Man, this Venusaur has been confused 3 times. 3 times a lady. Alright, so we're just going to Z-move that Venusaur this turn. I think Venusaur is actually the main threat here. I'm going to double up into the Venusaur slot. I should probably Morning Sunning. Oh, he's going for the knockoff. It's not going to KO. Yeah. He's intimidated, and I'm holding a Z Crystal. Hopefully this just KOs the Venusaur, and my Florges gets redirected into the Scrafty, but it's not the end of the world either way. I note that the Porygon does have Shadow Ball, so that is something I have to watch out for. Looks like Scrafty might be an actual bit of a problem this game. Because I can't Will-Wisp it. I can't even, like, hit the thing. I can't quash it. I can't do anything. It's a Dark type, man. Dark type's the buff. So hopefully we take this guy out. I assume he's incredibly bulky. Yeah, let's see if he's synthesizing this turn. Let's see what he's going for. He's just going to Sludge Bomb. Sleep Powder! He misses on Arcanine, though. We get a little bit lucky. And remember, Venusaur has Thick Fat, so he is going to be dealing neutral damage from my Arcanine's Flare Blitz, but it is enough. It says super effective, but it's neutral. So we take out the Venusaur. Okay, I'm going to have to Morning Sun, and the 8 dimensions go back to normal. Wait, I completely waited out that Trick Room. I still haven't Mega'd with either of my Megas. If I Mega Evolve with Sableye, I could Will-Wisp that Scrafty. I can do it. Alright, I think I'm just going to King Shield this turn. Because, like, why not? I really have no reason not to. And I'll just Morning Sun. I think he's going to knock off one of my Mons. And so it'll give me, like, a free Morning Sun. And if he knockoffs my Aegislash for some reason, he'll get that juicy -2. And he might just be Shadow Balling. I don't really know what he's going to do. It's going to be hard to say. So King Shield's going off. It's a really obvious King Shield, but I got nothing to lose in going for it. Going for a Morning Sun with my Arcanine. Pretty good stuff. And let's see. Morning Sun Arcanine is very good. He's going for a Rock Slide with Scrafty. No thank you. That's Scrafty. So we've seen Fake Out, Knock Off, and Rock Slide. Wow. And he's probably Trick Rooming. Yeah, there's another Trick Room. So the second Trick Room comes out. We know the Porygon has both Shadow Ball and... Oh man, that's so good. How do I beat that? I think I have to try and nuke this Scrafty this turn. Kind of wish I had a weakness policy on my Aegislash. I just want to check to make sure my Arcanine's not at -1. I'm a neutral. His Scrafty's the one at -1. Alright, I think I have to do this then. I'm going to have to Flare Blitz and Flash Cannon to Scrafty and hope to get it off the board. Going for a Rock Slide. No Flincherino, mi amigo. At least he's not Shadow Balling my Aegislash. Or at least he's not knockoffing the Aegislash. So let's see if he gets any flinches. Note that he's slower with both those Mons than my Aegislash is. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, he gets a special D-drop. That's incredibly unfortunate. I didn't even know Mons could be slower than my -speed nature, 0 speed Aegislash, but looks like anything's possible here. Decent damage. Is he going to flinch my Arcanine? No flinch on the Arcanine. Okay, we got shots. Not enough shots. I could King Shield and Protect this turn, and then next turn Wide Guard and try and get away with attacking. Yeah, because that would just also waste time off his Trick Room. Once I get the Scrafty gone, I think I'm going to be able to roll this. Maybe. Maybe. I'm also trying to waste his PP on a lot of his moves in case it comes down to, like, Sableye versus Porygon. Goes for another Rock Slide. Yeah, I'm just going to Wide Guard next turn, I think. Maybe I'll switch in Sableye, like Wide Guard in. There's no point in even doing that. Yeah, no, actually, I'll do this. We're just going to Flash Cannon and Hard Switch in Sableye. If I take a lot of damage, it's neutral damage from the Shadow Ball. I could save my Arcanine for one last Huzzah. Like, who knows, if I get on board where it's Arcanine and Sableye on the board, I can go for like a Quash, Morning Sun. That'd be pretty good. So we're going to see. He's going for a Shadow Ball. Who you hitting? He has to be hitting the Aegislash, right? Yeah, he's hitting the Sableye. Cool. Hey, we take those. So we're going to be able to take out the Scrafty. That's huge. We're working on our 4 stock right now. And let's see. I might just switch. There's a couple things I can do, because this is another situation where I'm in. If his last Pokemon takes a super effective attack from Aegislash, one thing I can do... Oh, it's Celesteela. Of course, we already saw it was Steela. So we need to be able to preserve Arcanine. How many turns of Trick Room are left? Last turn of Trick Room. Okay. Okay. Is it time to Mega Evolve with Sableye? I don't think Gardevoir is good here at all. So I think it's time to actually Mega Evolve with Sableye. Yeah, all King Shield here. And we're going to Mega Evolve and go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Celesteela. And if he Leech Seeds my Sableye, the game's over. We just bodied him. Come on, go a Mega Sableye here. I just don't think Gardevoir would be good here. I think the Gardevoir would just be like a Psychic bot against these last two. I need Arcanine to beat them. And hopefully this works. So, Aegislash is King Shielding. It's completely okay. And Will-O-Wisp comes out. I miss my Will-O-Wisp. That's incredibly unfortunate. That's actually really bad. He's going for Heavy Slam. Yeah, that's really bad. That's about as bad as it can get, actually. Because the dimensions return to normal. I should be able to get a Recover off in time. That sucked. Yeah, that Will-O-Wisp missed. Like, I'm X2 Will-O-Wisps. And he's faster than he's faster than me. So he's gonna get a Beast Boost off that. That really, and he's gonna Trick Room right here. Watch. He has to be Shadow Balling. Why wouldn't you just Shadow Ball here? Okay, yeah, cool. He gets a special B boost off that. It's not gonna do enough damage. Don't get a special deep drop. All right, cool. Okay. Lefties. Oh man, that was rough. That was a rough turn. If I would have got that one Will-O-Wisp off, I would still have my Aegis. I would still have my my everything. I'd have my everything right now. Okay, he's gonna be Shadow Balling. Would he Trick Room here? Is that Celesteela faster than my Arcanine? I doubt it. I think he'd protect Trick Room if he was gonna do anything. I'm gonna King Shield again. I've been doing it over and over again, but like I really need to send it home that that is the play. King Shield. I'm thinking what I can actually get done with Guard. Alright, cool. Morning Sun goes off. That's huge that Morning Sun goes off. We need to KO that Steel with Arcanine. And the fact he didn't protect it, like, scares the heck out of me. Oh my gosh, he's too scary. He's way too scary right now. Because he's going to Trick Room, and then, oh my gosh. He's going to flinch me. He's taking me to Flinch Town. Alright, what can we get done here? Okay, he's going to go Air Slash Shadow Ball into my Arcanine. I can just protect it. And go for a Shadow Ball back on the Steela. If I get a special D-drop or a crit, it's going to deal a lot of damage. And that's like one of the only outs that I have. So we're protecting with Arcanine. Arcanine is the key to winning this game for sure. Oh, and now I'm faster than Porygon. Because last time it was Trick Room, Porygon was actually, I'm pretty sure Porygon was slower than me. Who's he hitting? There's the Shadow Ball there. He's going to air Slash it too, right? That's right. So it puts the Steel like guaranteed within range for my Flare Blitz because I don't use a strong Arcanine. I don't think my Arcanine can eat both these attacks. There's 3 turns left on Trick Room. Okay, I'm thinking about protecting with switching out Arcanine for Guard. I'd lose Guard, but then when I send back in the Arcanine, so it's 3, 2. I still have to risk it and go for this play. I still got a Flare Blitz this turn. It might be a better idea to Morning Sun, but I still got to go for the Flare Blitz. I'm going for the Shadow Ball just because I want to guarantee that we KO the Steela. Shadow Ball, who you hitting? Are you actually hitting my Aegislash this turn? Okay, hit the right target for him. Don't flinch my Arcanine. Don't flinch me. Don't you flinch me. Thank goodness. Alright, so we're probably going to lose Arcanine to recoil, but we didn't get flinched. Mission accomplished. Man, imagine if I had that berry right now. I would take out the Steela. If I would have lived at like 1, that would have been so good. Alright, so we've seen Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Trick Room. We have to assume recovers the last move on this Porygon. So all we gotta do, I think, is preserve the Gardevoir, and I think we're gonna be okay. Tracing. Download! Download complete! What do we get? Could be a special attack boost. Oh man, that's so cool! Alright, there's 2 turns left on Trick Room. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna double protect here then. This Porygon's like at full. So like, there's no point in playing this little game here. Alright, we're gonna double protect. I think I can get it. Psychic should be doing like half. I think I can eat like 1 Shadow Ball too. Like that's the thing. I think I can eat like 1 Shadow Ball. So like next turn I'm gonna go Psychic, Psychic for the last turn of Trick Room. Shadow Ball, who you hitting? Alright, he's hitting the guard. I think I can eat 1, right? I think I can eat 1. He has nothing. He has no attack boost or anything. This is the last turn Trick Room? Cool. So we're gonna go Flash Cannon. And we're gonna go for a Psychic. I also have Taunt on this guy in case I need it. Oh man, the in-game timer's at, oh, yeah, his in-game timer's at 5. The game would have been over right now. Yeah, I can eat like 2 of those. Awesome. Let's see how much damage we deal here. But yeah, this team plays really, really long games. And I bet this guy's thinking like, I can't believe I'm losing to regular Gardevoir Sableye guy. But he doesn't know that I'm supposed to be Mega. Holy damage! Just see that damage! Should I just Hyper Voice him? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna Psychic him. Oh man, we came back from that. Like, we were winning the whole time, but that Willow miss almost cost me. Almost cost me. Very, very grindy game, but that's the type of game that this team plays. That really grindy, like 3 to 4 of my Mons have like big recovery moves and use correct switches and status moves to win the game. But pretty good game. I feel that it did accurately show how this team is supposed to be played. So pretty good first game. We're gonna hop into the second one and see if we can keep the win streak alive, even on the higher parts of the battle spot ladder. Oh my gosh, look at that team. There's an Articuno in it. I didn't see this guy's rating, but Articuno, Whimsicott, Milotic. Oh, I want to bring Gastrodon so bad, but like, you know there's Freeze Dry on that guy, and you know there's like Solar Beam on a bunch of stuff. There's also Landorus, Torkoal. This guy's team is amazing. Is Breloom good here? It might be. It might be like really good. How good is Sableye here? Really good as well. Okay, so yeah, we gotta go Sableye as a lead. I think I'll go Sableye Guard, actually. Sableye Guard is amazing against Landorus. I can't lose Tyranitar anymore. Ah! Except a Scarf T-Tar, I'm in a bad spot. Alright, so I'm looking right now at Sableye, Gardevoir, Aegislash. I should bring Gastrodon. I should do it. I have like Earth Power and Scald. Like it'd be a good Pokemon. I'm also looking at T-Tar or at Arcanine. Arcanine's not good. It's either Breloom or Gastrodon. I think Breloom's a little bit better. Yep. Okay. So we're going Sableye Guard. That's what this team is supposed to do. And it should be pretty cool. Let's see what this guy leads with. He has a very unique team. But hopefully this still works. See, the Whimsicott has Prankster, so what I'm hoping he does is like a Protect Tailwind play or some sort of Tailwind play, and that's going to be completely fine, because we're just going to try and quash all his Mons for the rest of the game. That's the plan that we're going to be going for. We don't really care about his speed. Whimsicott and Milotic. This is perfectly okay. I'm not even going to quash the Whimsicott. I think what I'm going to do... I don't think that there's a Sash on the Whimsicott, because like he has T-Tar in the team. Let's see. What are we tracing? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man. I've actually traced Prankster. Actually, if you trace Prankster with Milotic, you can just taunt the Whimsicott, which I used to do all the time. It was pretty good. So let's look at what we got here. I think I should probably just pop a Confuse Ray on the Milotic. Maybe even on the Whimsicott. I'll pop it. I'll pop Confuse Ray on the Whimsicott. No, I'll pop it on the Milotic. I don't want to eat a Z move. And I think the Whimsicott's just going to Tailwind. So we're going to go Confuse Ray on the Milotic. We're going to Mega Evolve with Gardevoir. and just pop a huge Hyper Voice. I'm not planning on picking up any KOs here, but we are going to plan on dealing a lot of damage. And we are going Mega Gardevoir. So we're going to see. This is one of the things that I like about this team, because in the first game, you know, you guys saw Mega Sableye, and if like this was a best of 3, you think like, oh, it's a Mega Sableye team. And this is another thing, you can also Mega Evolve. Oh, he's taunting my guard? Bruh, you taunted the wrong Pokemon. But anyways, the second game, you know, you bust out the Mega Gardevoir, and they're like, why are there so many Megas in this team? I don't understand. Like, 2 years ago, this was like a completely meta-breaking experience to play a team like this. So let's see if the Milotic gets hit in Confusion. Yeah, it does. That's pretty good. So we've already seen the taunt in the Whimsicott, which means he's probably going to taunt my Sableye, and we can't Mega with Sableye. We're going to have to switch. So we're going to switch in the Breloom here, because worst case scenario, we need something to check a Scarf Tyranitar. So having Breloom come in here, if he taunts our Breloom, we can't Spore, but we could Bullet Seed the Milotic, we could Mach Punch the T-Tar. All those are still really good options. So, and then we can also switch it out for Aegislash. You don't want your Aegislash to get taunted. So we're switching in the Breloom here. I'm expecting either a taunt or Tailwind, and we're going to see what he goes for. He's going for the Tailwind. It's completely fine. I got no problems with Tailwind. We're just going to wait it out, and it shouldn't really be a problem. So Hyper Voice is going to hit on both these. I'm going to pick up the KO on the Whimsicott. We're going to drop the Milotic low. Does he have a Super Berry? If he has no Super Berry, I will Mach Punch the heck out of that thing. He has no Super Berry. Let's see if he gets an attack off. Oh my gosh, my confusions are on point today. It's so good. Yeah, I'm just going to Mach Punch that. Unless T-Tar hits the board, I will Mach Punch a T-Tar. No one can stop me. That's Landorus. Okay, I mean, I could also just Sleep Powder that, or Spore that Landorus. Like, what if I just... I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to Mach Punch the Milotic. I think it would still KO, right? I'm going to Hard Switch out Gardevoir for Aegislash. And if he's going for any AoE attacks, we just Wide Guard Spore the Landorus next turn. So Gardevoir's switching out for now, and Aegislash is coming in. Let's see. Mach Punch, no Protect, and yes! We take those out. What's Landorus doing? Is he Earthquaking me? He's Z-moving me! He's Z-moving my Aegislash! No! I mean, that's pretty good. Z-move Landorus, it's been, I've never seen one, but like, it makes sense that it'd be really, really good. So he has to be hitting the Gardevoir slot, right? I kind of wish I just protected. This was a greedy play. I expected him to go for, like, Rock Slide Ice Beam. That's what I really expected him to do. Another thing, though, the fact that he's shown that he's Z-moved means he's not Scarfed, which means my Gardevoir has nothing to fear after the Tailwind's gone. I'm just going to bring Aegislash, or I'm just going to bring in Sableye. One thing you guys are going to know, I mix up Sableye and Aegislash's names all the time. They're both ghost types. I use them very similarly. There's a Tyranitar. Do you see that Tyranitar? Do you guys see that Pokemon that can't beat Mach Punch? I see that Pokemon that can't beat Mach Punch. I see it over there. So what we're going to do here is we are going to be Mach Punching it. I think I'm at -1 on my Breloom, but I still think I can take it out. And remember, Breloom has Technician. And we can't Will-O-Wisp the T-Tar because T-Tar's a Dark type, but we can Will-O-Wisp this Landorus, so we're going to do that. And there's still 2 turns of Tailwind. All I got to do is wait out this Tailwind, and I think this game's going to be easy money. I think. Unless, barring Scarf, Rock Slide, T-Tar, Shenanigans. T-Tar's protecting, so that means it's not Scarfed. Which means as long as we hit our Will-O-Wisp... As long as we hit Will-O-Wisp? Will-O-Wisp. My boy. Yes! Will-O-Wisp. It feels so good to hit Will-O-Wisp when you hit it. So, Will-O-Wisp hits. He goes for an EQ. That will be breaking my Breloom Sash, unfortunately. But I think I'm going to be okay. Because now the Landorus, so a Landorus that's not vested, that's heavily invested in offensive stats, takes about 70 to 80%, sometimes even more from a Gardevoir Hyper Voice. So what we're planning on doing is dealing about 20 to 25% to Landorus. That way we can come in with Gardevoir Hyper Voice and just pick up a double KO. So what we're going to do here is we're going to still... I'm still going to Mach Punch that T-Tar. That's the play. T-Tar's slower than me. He'd have to be Dragon Dancing this turn to even have a shot. And then even if you Dragon Dance, we're just going to 2-shot him with Mach Punch. So we're going to Mach Punch the Tyranitar. We're going to Confuse Ray the Landorus. And I think we're going to be okay. He's going Mega T-Tar. Like I said, I think his only out that he should see might be Dragon Dance, but Dragon Dance ain't going to cut it. So, Mega T-Tar on the board. He probably will live this Mach Punch. Like, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, he's going to eat that like a literal champion. But I don't see a way that he comes back. So Confuser hits the Landorus. It's not really the end of the world. I think he'd have to be like U-turning and Stone Edging my Breloom this turn to even have a shot. He's going for a Rock Slide. Misses on the Breloom. We take those. Those are things that I take. And what is T-Tar going to do? He's going for the double Rock Slide. No thanks. Oh, and actually, he's going to KO the Sableye, but that's a good thing for us. You may think, oh no, Sableye went down, but in reality, like, the Tailwind just expired, and Gardevoir has some of those moves that are, like, really good against some of these Pokemon being Tyranitar and Landorus, so we're going to be able to bring in the Gardevoir here. Remember, Gardevoir has the ability Pixelate, which is going to make all of its normal-type moves Fairy-type moves, and I think it gives them a 1.3 boost. It's been a while since I've used this Pokemon. So what we're going to do is we're just going to Mach Punch the Tyranitar again. Actually, we're not going to Mach Punch Tyranitar. We are going to Bullet Seed the Landorus, because remember, it's a Landorus that is not Scarfed. It used a Z move, so it's probably slower than my Breloom, and we're just going to go for a Fairy-type boosted, Pixelate boosted Hyper Voice up on these guys. It's going to be super effective on Tyranitar. It's going to deal a ton to Landorus. And remember, T-Tar's obviously protecting because he doesn't want to eat a Mach Punch. But I could care less because I'm ignoring it anyway. So Hyper Voice is going to come in. Like I said, it's probably not going to KO the Landorus, but that's why we're doubling up into it with the Breloom. You see what I mean? The Landorus was actually looking to be full HP. Well, maybe not full HP, but like, he has some bulk, some speed, and some attack, but it's still not going to be enough because we doubled into it with the Breloom anyways. So Bullet Seed's going to come in here. I think I can take it out, right? It's Bullet Seed plus Burn, so even if I only get 2 hits with Bullet Seed, it's enough to take it out. And remember, Breloom has Technician again, so that is why these Bullet Seeds do so much. So pretty good game here. I'm just really happy that this team still works. I guess when I made the team, it was so ahead of the meta. That there wasn't really that much that the meta could do to beat it. Like I said, this team was really popular right before Chalk, and it looks to see like this team still excels at taking people out of their comfort zone. It's really hard to read what my team is supposed to do from the team preview. At first glance, it looks like Mega Guard, and in this game I did go Mega Guard, but it doesn't really need the Mega Guard. It's mostly like a Sableye team, and I actually can go Mega Sableye like we saw in Game 1. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this team. If you guys remember me using this team back in 2015, leave a comment below. I'd really like to hear what you guys think about it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll probably be using this team in a couple more videos throughout the week. I don't know if I'll stream with it at all, but I'm planning on going through a bunch of my old teams, like probably my 2012 and 2013 teams, and just using them on BattleSpot, just for, you know, what is it, like nostalgia's sake, because it's always fun using old teams. Once you get teams that you feel really comfortable with, that were really good at their time in their prime, it's a lot of fun using them in different formats and seeing if they still work. So thank you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.